Bila bertalu rentak di kalbu, hasrat yang tersirat semakin kuburu. Bila bergema laungan gempita, harapan bernyala, nadiku berganda. Gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara, dari puncak ingin ke angkasa, berkalungkan bintang berkelipan, menyerlah jauh dari yang biasa. Bila bertalu rentak di kalbu, hasrat yang tersirat semakin kuburu. Bila bergema laungan gempita, harapan bernyala, nadiku berganda. Gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara, dari puncak ingin ke angkasa, berkalungkan bintang berkelipan, menyerlah jauh dari yang biasa. Ungkapan ini bukan sekadar bermimpi, segalanya pastikan terbukti nanti. Gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara, dari puncak ingin ke angkasa, berkalungkan bintang berkelipan, menyerlah jauh dari yang biasa. Gemuruh jiwa, semangat membara, dari puncak ingin ke angkasa, berkalungkan bintang berkelipan, menyerlah jauh dari
usahamu tidak menentu. Jika kau pikirkan kekalahan, kau hampiri kegagalan. Jika kau pikirkan kemenangan, kau hampiri kejayaan. Engkaulah apa kau pikirkan, terkandung dalam pemikiran. Berpikir boleh melakukan, pikirkan boleh. Percaya apa kau lakukan, tabah apa kau usahakan. Bertindak atas kemampuan, engkau boleh. Jika kau pikirkan kau boleh, kau hampir boleh melakukan. Jika kau pikirkan ragu-ragu, usahamu tidak menentu. Jika kau pikirkan kekalahan, kau hampiri kegagalan. Jika kau pikirkan kemenangan, kau hampiri kejayaan. Engkaulah apa kau pikirkan, terkandung dalam pemikiran. Berpikir boleh melakukan, pikirkan boleh. Percaya apa kau lakukan, tabah apa kau usahakan. Bertindak atas kemampuan, engkau boleh. Jika kau pikirkan kau boleh, kau hampir boleh melakukan. Jika kau pikirkan ragu-ragu, usahamu tidak menentu. Jika kau pikirkan kekalahan, kau hampiri kegagalan. Jika kau pikirkan kemenangan, kau hampiri kejayaan. Engkaulah apa kau pikirkan, terkandung dalam pemikiran. Berpikir boleh melakukan, pikirkan boleh. Percaya apa kau lakukan, tabah apa kau usahakan. Bertindak atas kemampuan, engkau boleh. Engkau boleh. Engkau boleh. Engkau boleh. Engkau boleh. Hekesari mengalirlah di kau, menjadi laksa mengisi belikat punggungku. Agar aku bisa berdiri tegak dan segap bagaikan Laksmana Melayu.
Darah merah pekat mengisi uratku agar bisa ku berlangkah gagah dan tampan bagaikan si jantan yang berkokoh.
Di mana bumi ku pijak, di situ lalu ku junjung. Alang-alang menyeru berkasam, biar sampai ke tempat kalengan. Oh, oh, aku seru berjalan bisakah ku mentera semerah padi, mentera semerah padi, mentera semerah padi, mentera semerah
Hei kesani mengalirlah di kau, menjadi raksa mengisi belikat punggungku. Agar aku bisa berdiri tegak dan segak bagaikan Laksmana Melayu.
di situ langit ku junjung.
will be starting shortly. Before we start, here are some important housekeeping notes to make before we begin to the event. In order to facilitate the event more effectively, we ask for your kind cooperation to please mute yourself if you are not speaking. Q&A will be open at the end of the speaker session. Feel free to type in your question in the chat box. There will be also a quiz session later, and we will let you know how to win the attractive prizes. And most important of all, please enjoy the event and interact with us.
Sa pabilog-bilog, bunyiku yang kian pudar. Siapa yang melihat dikala kita tersadar kan terlewat. Dewasa ini kita saling merayakan kejayaan yang akhirnya membinasakan. Apalah gunanya kematangan pikiran bila di jiwa kita masih lagi muda dan mentah kulihat hijau. Korupsi, opresi, obsesi diri, polusi, depresi.
Audience, we will have a photo session at the end of the event. We encourage all of you to open your cam, so please prepare yourself with proper background and also don't forget to change your Zoom background with the background we sent in the chat box. Just a reminder, if you haven't filled in the attendance form, the link is given at the chat box. If there is any inquiry, please do not hesitate to contact our technician team. Stay tuned, our event will be starting shortly.
Antilau bersaing main lama-lama. Alen tua umurnya kita sekolah dan kita malah ketangga. Unsur kemuliaan nama keasa sawe masa manusia.
Good morning to our honorable guest, Dr. Nazatul Shima Naharudin, Coordinator of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with Honor from Department of Crop Science. Ms. Fahizah Nur Muhammad, Senior Assistant Registrar of Faculty of Agriculture. Our speaker, Ms. Hong Pohwah, the representative from Farmland Solutions, friend from Farmland Solutions, and all the respectable participants from UPM. I'm Hafizul Ilmi, student of Bachelor's Degree of Aquaculture Science UPM, and I will be your moderator of the day. On behalf of Farmland Solutions and the committees of Permatadi, we are pleased to welcome all of you to the Agriculture Career Prospect Series 4 Farmland Solutions. Before we proceed further this morning, may we invite Dr. Nazatul Shiman Harudin, Coordinator of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with Honor, Department of Crop Science, to deliver her opening speech. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Thank you, Hafizul Ilmi. And I also thank you, the Secretariat of this career prospect, academic career prospect held monthly, I believe, in order for us to inform students and strengthen the relationship between the industry as well as the faculty. So as on behalf of the coordinators, the team of coordinators for industrial training, I welcome our speaker, the representative of Farmland, of this company, Farmland Solutions Sdn Bhd, Mrs. Hong Po Hua, to enlighten us, the students, especially students of Faculty of Agriculture, about the career prospect. So as we know, industrial training is part of requirement for all students in Faculty of Agriculture to fulfill their study in respective programs. So this particular program is held by the academic unit of Faculty of Agriculture, can allow students to see and expect what is coming, what's available out there, and enable the student to plan their future and already understand their responsibility once they have graduated from this university. So this kind of relationship between industry as well as the university, I think it's very healthy and positive, so that we can prepare the students better, and also in terms of our teaching and academic responsibility as lecturer, we can also plan for our curriculum to fit the industry, to prepare
Recording
our
in
students
progress.
to fit into the demand of the industry. So I hope this relationship between faculty with Farmland Solution will continue to happen, with starting from industrial training of students, but we hope this kind of relationship will continue and expand into research and also further cooperation between the university and industry. So without further ado, again, I thank the committee, the secretariat and students from Permatani for organizing such event, and I think this is all I have to say for today, and we anticipate for more information from I think the students cannot wait anymore for the sharing from Mrs. Hong Po Hua about this exciting career that Farmland Solution has to offer. So I hand back to the Master of Ceremony, Mr. Hafizul. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Nazatul, for such an insightful speech. Today, it is our honor to have this great opportunity to invite Ms. Hong Po Hua, the speaker from Farmland Solution, to give us a talk about their company that will help us to explore our career path in the agriculture field. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's pass the floor to our speaker from Farmland Solution, Ms. Hong Po Hua. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Hafizul. And first of all, would like to thank you everyone in this room, and also UPM for arranging this slot for Farmland Solution. Okay, so let me first share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet, Miss.
Is it not yet?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I need host need to enable the participant to share screen.
And can you tell us again, Miss?
Okay, now, yeah. All right. Is it okay for everyone?
Yes.
Okay,
See
now.
your presentation now, yeah.
Yeah. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Hong from Farmland Solutions Sdn Bhd, and I will call the company as Farmland in this presentation today. Okay, so all right. The focus of my presentation today is to give some background about who we are. Okay, and I want to share with you the career prospect with Farmland. All right. Firstly, I will give you an overview of the relationship between Farmland and the Cocoli company. You might have a question mark like, what is Cocoli? All right. So I will share with you more about this company, and then I will tell you about Cocoli fertilizer. All right. So we can break these topics into two areas. One is in the product, and then another side is the effect of the product. Okay, then we will look into the product effect in Malaysia. Okay, so we are compiling all these effects of the Cocoli fertilizer based on the user experience. Okay, and finally, I will share with you like who we need in building up a young and energetic team in Malaysia Cocoli team. All right, so Farmland is located in Kajang, Selangor. Okay, and then we were established in the year 2006, and we are celebrating the 16th anniversary this year. Okay, whereas Cocoli, this is the Cocoli company is a company located in Shandong, China. Okay, and the company focusing in one product. Okay, in over more than 9 years now. All right, we first met this Cocoli team, okay, in one of the Japan's trade fairs back to years 2018. It was a very good meeting, and we found that the company's philosophy is actually in line with what we are doing now. Okay, so for Farmland is philosophies. Okay, so we are gathering people with the same mindset, same ambitions, okay, to bring the company towards the betterment of the Malaysia's agriculture industry. Okay, so Mr. Ling, as the founder of the Farmland, he always hold in his principle that we must deliver the true value, okay, of the product. So the farmers, they should earn from their hard work, okay, and they should enjoy the good effect from the product that we are selling, okay, before the company can start looking at the margin. All right, so same goes for Cocoli company. Cocoli company, they have been focusing in one single product for the past 9 years. And can you imagine in a very competitive market environment in China, all right, the company focus only one product. The whole company, they have only one product, which is Cocoli fertilizer. All right, so the company's vision, okay, the Cocoli company's vision is to make this Cocoli fertilizer as a single brand in the world, okay, representing the world-class fertilizer. This is just like when you talk about cool refreshment, you think about Coca-Cola. And when you talk about handphone, you might think of Apple, right? So that is the vision of the Cocoli company. All right. So after we have a few calls and understanding, okay, further to the trade fair in Japan back to 2018. Okay, so we keep contacting, and then we have a good understanding, and in order to understand the company more, so Mr. Ling, he has decided to visit Cocoli company in Shandong. Okay, so we have visited the HQ, the factory, the farmers, and the site. Okay, so in the April 2019 is where we have entered into the agreement with Cocoli Company. All right. Then Farmland to be the sole distributor of Cocoli fertilizer in Malaysia. All right. So after the appointment and the team come back to Malaysia, and then we start to work on the formality in getting in the Cocoli fertilizer to Malaysia. Okay, due to the high organic content of the fertilizer, we have to get the proper, approval, the analysis, the test, and then finally we got the DOA approval. Okay, in September 2019. Okay, so the first batch of Cocoli fertilizer entering Malaysia. Okay, in the month of November 2019. That is the first batch of Cocoli fertilizer onboarding Malaysia. All right. So as you are aware, November 2019, this is just right before the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. Okay, and we have about 3 to 4 months time to work before the first total lockdown announcement in Malaysia. All right. So the marketing team, they has done a very great job. Okay. In within this short period, we have a chance to actually share the fertilizer to the farmers, and then we have also identified the farmer from the market that is willing to give a try. Okay. They started the field trial, and then during the lockdown, the team, they need to guide the farmers, okay, through the observation. They are using the WhatsApp pictures, WhatsApp video calls, then we got so many positive feedback, okay, during that lockdown period. And when we were allowed to carry out a site visit, okay, we have compiled many others feedback and result. Okay, so I have also picked up a few crops, okay, from the farmers' experience, and I'm going to share with you in my later slides. Okay, so now, what is Cocoli fertilizer? You might have a question mark now. Okay, so the Cocoli fertilizer is 100% okay, water soluble fertilizer, and it is in a granular form. Okay, the conventional water soluble fertilizer is in a powder form, and normally the farmers, they will need to dilute in the water, okay, and for the foliar use. Okay, so this granular type, right, it creates a flexibility in the field application, and it is very important for the actual agriculture industry, the farmers. Okay, so it can be used in dripping, spraying, or even broadcast, or use it as a base fertilizer. So it is proven to be 100% water soluble, and there's no residual. Okay, so it is convenient to use. As you can see, there are a few samples that example that I am showing here in this slide. Okay, it is truly helpful, especially when there is a shortage of manpower, lacking of fertilizer. Okay, this Cocoli fertilizer will show a very good effect. Okay, and here comes the 100% water solubility. All right, so this is what being recorded. Okay, and the water solubility, actually we can show it anywhere, anytime with the fertilizer that we have here. Okay, whether it is in an office, as long as you need to showcase, it will give you a very perfect result. Okay, and you can see there's no residual. Okay, so now the composition of the cocoa leaf fertilizer. Okay, apart from the NPK nutrient, so it consists of other special ingredient that is used to be challenging to add into the conventional water soluble fertilizer. Okay. So now the ingredients such as this one, the polyaspartic acid, okay, the molasses, okay, even like polyglutamic acid, okay. So all these are the special ingredients that we have added into the cocoa leaf fertilizer. So we would say that the cocoa leaf fertilizer itself, it contains the complete nutrient that is required by a plant growth. Okay, so there also something like the effective microbes, the bacillus, yeah, that here these two bacillus. All right, these are very important also for a plant growth. Okay, so all this is being gathered, okay, and created in this one particular fertilizer itself. Okay, so now the mission of cocoa leaf fertilizer, okay, is to contribute to the global agriculture productions and income. Okay, so the thought is that we need to let the farmers, okay, enjoy the benefits, enjoy the effects of the fertilizer, and they get their income. Then it is like a win-win situation. All right. So how this cocoa leaf fertilizer or this cocoa leaf company, right, plan to achieve this mission? Okay. So the company, the cocoa leaf company, is actually constantly improve the nutrient content of the cocoa leaf fertilizer. Okay, ever since 2019, that we become the sole distributor of cocoa leaf fertilizer, this product itself has been enhanced and upgraded, okay, with microbes, okay, with the fish amino, seaweeds. So all the while the company is focusing in how to improve and how to add to the nutrient, okay, the overall nutrient of this fertilizer. Okay, and the company also promote a scientific approach in fertilization. Okay, the technology used in the cocoa leaf fertilizer, it allows farmers to reduce the usage of the fertilizer in order to achieve a high production. Okay, so it's not, it's different from the concept like, the more you use, the more you get. Not in this way, it's the other way around. All right. So the ingredient in the cocoa leaf fertilizer also able to sustain, okay, in the soil for a longer time. Okay, any excess nutrient residue or locked in the soil during the past fertilization activity, those excessive nutrient in the soil, it will be able to attract and utilize more effectively. Okay, that is the one of the key concept of how cocoa leaf can actually be reduced. Okay, the fertilizing, the quantity of fertilizer that you use, it can be reduced, but you are getting the same production or even better production. Okay, so another thing, like how it can mend the soil condition and enhance the root system. Okay, it is mainly due to one of the special ingredient in cocoa leaf fertilizer, which is PAS. Okay, it's not the political parties in Malaysia, but that is where is able to buffer the pH in the soil. Okay, it's buffering. Okay, and it will improve the overall soil condition. And then it will, by providing a good soil conditions, the roots will be healthier. And it is in our concept that healthy plant will have a better resistance to diseases and any challenging environment. Okay, so this is the past that I mentioned just now. Okay, so because of this special content, okay, is a short form of polymeric acid substance. Okay, because of this, it makes the fertilizer different from others in the industry. Okay, so the founder of the Coca-Cola company, okay, they learned that snail did revitalize plant. Okay, apart from the cosmetic industry, as most of the ladies were aware, such as SK2, okay, they have a research utilizing the snail slime. Okay, they added to the product. That one is for the cosmetic purpose. Okay, to anti-age. All right. So, but after 6 years of the research and the field trial, okay, the snail slime being found that it contained the polymeric acid substance. Okay, and it found that it is able to work a miracle in agriculture also, not only cosmetic but in agriculture. Okay, Coca-Cola company extracted the slime. That there won't be enough snail, right, in order to produce this past. Okay, that's why it being found in a plant, in a piece. Okay, and then through the lab process, then it's being extracted. Okay, and then added by using this technique, right? The pus is able to be, added to the Coca-Cola fertilizer. Okay, so what is the amazing part of the Coca-Cola fertilizer can do? Okay, in this agriculture industry, by adding pus to the Coca-Cola fertilizer, it can improve the plant resistance to diseases and the hazardous environment. Okay, it can adjust the soil pH. Okay, buffering the soil pH, and then also it will improve the utilization of nutrient in the plant. Okay, so and this ingredient itself, right, is being patented. Okay, it's a patented content that being added to the Coca-Cola fertilizer. All right. Okay, so this slide I will give you a brief idea like how we test the Coca-Cola fertilizer's ability in buffering the pH value. Okay, so this is the past liquid. Okay, the Coca-Cola liquid, Coca-Cola fertilizer, we dilute into the water, and then the ash, cigarette ash, okay, and vinegar. Both they are alkaline and acidic. Okay, by checking using the pH paper, so this will show you the result of the acidic and the alkaline result. Okay, so after dipping the pH paper into the Coca-Cola fertilizer liquid, all right, then it both turn into the neutral status. Okay, so this is one experiment that we are able to confidently showcase whenever required. Okay, whether it's in the field or in the office or in the expo. Okay, so this is something that we can confidently okay, showcase, okay, and the same liquid is able to do a buffering. It's not just a one way, like from alkaline, to neutral, but it works the both way. Okay, both alkaline and acidic condition, it can be neutralized by using the same liquid. Okay, so now we will look at some sharing, okay, from the cocoa fertilizers effect from the world. Okay, so such as in Korea, there will be they use a cocoa leaf fertilizer in onions, okay, even in Guatemala, okay, in China. So basically, in the world, there are 46 countries, okay. The cocoa leaf fertilizer exported to 46 countries so far in the world. And then basically the effect, okay, the sharing from the joyful farmers, okay, basically they are sharing about their harvest, okay, the green and healthy plants, okay, the good shape and colors of the fruits, okay. By having a good shapes and colors, meaning the price of their crops will be higher, all right. And then the weight gain, and then the shelf life of the crops, and many more, okay. So these are based on this, we are able to claim that the cocoa leaf fertilizer, it can be used in all crops, okay, in vegetable, in fruits, in rice, coffee, flowers. These are the world users experience. But in Malaysia, we have one more commercial crops, which is oil palm. Okay, we are doing that as well. Okay, so these are the yields in China, in Pakistan, all right, even in Peru, which is South America. Okay, and these are one of the testimony from Malaysia, paddy. Okay, so basically these are the satisfactory feedback from the farmers, okay, in the world. So now we will look at Taiwan. I extracted a few testimony for Taiwan, which is from the YouTube. You are able to search easily, look for all these results from the YouTubes. There are many sharings there. Okay, so for Taiwan, right? Okay, Taiwan cabbage. All right, and then the passion fruits, pomelo. Okay, so all the crops, according to the farmer's experience, is healthy. The leaves are green and they are bearing lots of fruits where they are satisfied. All right, and then in Korea, the usage, you can see that there is a usage of just a 60 kg for 0.25 acres. Okay, and then end up 1,200 kg dried chili. So this is the farm in Korea. And then this is what the harvest. Okay. So in India, okay, India, the farmers, after they use cocoa leaf fertilizer, so that is what their experience. Okay, they find that the stem and the leaves are stronger. Why they say it's stronger? Because their neighboring plot of paddy field, okay, after a strong wind, okay, it's all gone. All right, as compared to their plot, which is just next to the neighboring plots, they are so happy to share with us. Okay, so this is what they experience. Okay, so now let's look at cocoa leaf fertilizer result in Malaysia. All right, I have selected a few crops, okay, to share with you all. Like this is basically between between the during the lockdown period in the past 2 years. Okay, this is what we can we have achieved, okay, so far, and I have selected a few crops to share with you. Okay, basically I have selected paddy, the fruits, jackfruit, and oil palm. Okay, Malaysia paddy. So this one we have done our trial, okay, for more than 2 seasons now. Okay, for the past 2 seasons, we do it with some of the farmers who is willing to try. Okay, so in Langkap and Sekinjang, these 2 areas, and we have followed through the season, okay, from the new planting until the harvest. Okay, and we find that the titulus, as we can see the result, okay, cocoa leaf 2 application, and then there is a 43% higher than the control plot. Okay, and then after the harvest, we basically we are counting 1,000 bg of the rice, okay, and then we weigh it, and then it is like higher. The weight is higher as compared to the control plot. All right, so this is very encouraging. Okay, and by using another product in the farmland, which is a Takeoff 101, we find that the control of this BLB disease in paddy, it's so effective. Okay, BLB disease is one of the bacterial disease. All right, and as you can see, this is our plot, and then this is the neighboring plot. Okay, so that show a very excellent return. Okay, that it is not being affected by the neighboring disaster, I would say. Okay, so this is the result and the user experience that we have in paddy. Okay, already 2 seasons, and the 3rd season is coming, which we are planning to start a new trial maybe after February. Okay, this is in the North Peninsula. Okay, so this is the result in the paddy, which is very amazing to us. Okay, and now let's look at this with jackfruit. Okay, jackfruit planting is this farm. It is a 150-acre farm, and as you can see from this picture, we took it from far, right? The whole farm area is greener. All right, and I mean, if you look at this picture on your right hand side, that is the area where the farm located. And as if we compare to the neighboring farm, okay, we can see that the colors, the leaves are actually shining, okay, from far. Okay, so after they add cocoa leaf fertilizer into their fertilizing program. Existingly, they already have a program, but by replacing, okay, and adding cocoa leaf fertilizer into their program, the farm now, it looks green and healthy. Okay, even after they do a heavy harvesting, right, the plant are able to stay healthy, stay green, and continue to bear fruit for the next season. Okay, so this is the amazing part. Okay, so I'm sharing you, and this is another picture of the farm. Okay. Yeah, the owner of the farm is so happy, and he tried to retain as many fruits as he could. Yeah, because he is confident that the plant will be able to recover fast. Okay, for each harvesting season. Now I'm sharing with you the video of the farm for the last season. Okay, so this is the overall environment of the farm. Okay. All right. Okay. So basically, the farm is very fruitful, I would say. Okay. And then this is the latest stage of the season. Okay, near to the harvesting. Yeah. And these are the fruits. Okay. Basically, according to the owner, the fruits from this farm, right? He can get a good price quote, okay, by the collector and to farmer as well. The productivity and quality are consistent for more than 3 seasons now. Okay, so this is a very happy owner, and he's satisfied with the achievement so far for his 150 acres in Lanchang. Okay, and then for oil palm, okay, the main thing that we found from the cocoa leaf usage in oil palm, right, is the ability to revitalize the wheat palm. Okay, and it's a very worth venturing journey. Okay, for cocoa leaf fertilizer in the oil palm. Okay, we have entered into a 3 years trial program with a local, well-known plantation in Malaysia. And we have completed the first year, and now we continue for the second year. Okay, so based on the first year trial with the plantation, this is something that we both agree, and the findings, okay, the ability of cocoa leaf in revitalizing the wheat or diseased palm. Okay, so the wheat palm, right, after the treatment by using cocoa leaf in their fertilization program, the wheat oil palm, it will be able to continue to produce flower and the fruit bunches. Okay, for the past few years, those palm may not be performing well. Okay, but after the change in this fertilization program, by adding the cocoa leaf fertilizer, it showed improvement. Okay, and start to generate return. Okay, so as you can see, this is like almost a 1 year program. Okay, 1 year program with the plantation. Okay, and this is how we apply the cocoa leaf fertilizer into their program. And you can see this is the leaves for the wheat palm. Okay, and now it's revitalized. Okay, we become more lively. Okay, we have another record to show you. These are the same area, the wheat tree okay, those are affected the disease palm, right? This is with cocoa leaf, okay, treatment with cocoa leaf, and another side is the without treatment. So after a same period, when we come back to visit the site, then we find that the palm that is without cocoa leaf fertilizer is withered already and is weakening. Okay, but the one which is treated by cocoa leaf, it's become healthier, and the fruit bunch we can see, and it is something very encouraging. Okay, however, for oil palm, right, normally it will be quite a long journey to go through. Okay, now we have started the second years, and we believe that it will continue to show a better performance, and we might have more positive result, when we complete the second years. Okay, so now these are the user results, okay, that we compile during this pandemic period in Malaysia. Okay, with this restriction, we are able to do this much, and I find that this is something very encouraging, and especially the cocoa leaf fertilizer itself, there is walk the talk, okay, that do the work, and it showcase like how is the effectiveness, okay. So now the vision of the cocoa leaf company is to make cocoa leaf fertilizer the world-class fertilizer. Okay, so it has been trademarked in 70 countries, okay, and being exported to 46 countries in the world. Okay, and Malaysia is one of the 46. All right. So now I will share with you a video from cocoa leaf company, so that we will see, what is the more about the cocoa leaf company.
2013年，巧克力开创了荒废行业的新品类——颗粒水溶肥，彻底颠覆了水溶肥都是粉状或液态的历史，为农资行业带来全新机遇。巧克力上市10年，聚焦一个能力，不断更新迭代，升级配方，引领着颗粒水溶肥行业的多次发展。千里书拿中国，墨西哥。 马来西亚、澳大利亚。2013年，巧克力开创了荒废行业的新品类——颗粒水溶肥，彻底颠覆了水溶肥都是粉状或液态的历史，为农资行业带来全新机遇。巧克力上市10年，聚焦一个能力，不断更新迭代，升级配方，引领着颗粒水溶肥行业的多次发展。千里出到韩国、墨西哥、印度、摩洛哥、马来西亚、澳大利亚、意大利、巴西、菲律宾、越南、巴基斯坦、苏丹、俄罗斯、荷兰、新西兰、哥伦比亚、突尼斯、乌兹别克斯坦等全球46个国家未来颗粒水溶肥第一站，巧克力将继续聚焦一个单品战略，品牌化思路命题，持续为全球农业增产增收贡献力量。
Okay, so it's a bit lag, but I hope that you are able to catch the detail. All right. So basically, the video sharing with you the history of cocoa leaf fertilizer, where it's been developed and launched since 2013 in China. Okay, then from there it keeps on improving. Okay, and then the country that it exported to in the world now, part of it is like Korea, Sudan, Pakistan, okay, Malaysia, India. All right. So there is to conclude, that is their vision, okay, in achieving the cocoa as a world number one water soluble, okay, fertilizer. All right. So that is the what we have shared so far. Okay. And then the Malaysia team. Okay. Now after we understand the background of cocoa company, the cocoa fertilizer, okay, and then Farmland as the sole distributor in Malaysia, and it is a very very young, product in Malaysia that we really need to share more of the advantage, the good effect of this fertilizer to the Malaysia industry. Okay, so now we need a Malaysia team. Okay, we need someone who is really passionate in agriculture. Okay, will have a right attitude towards futures, towards the works that you are handling, and sincere and truthful personality, and then is willing to continuously learn, because I always believe that the farmers who did the practical work in the field, okay, they will be able to share with you, more, and then from there we will continue to learn and improve. Okay, so for us, like for us to build up a Malaysia cocoa team, right? We not only restricted to marketing personnel. Okay, it can be someone who is very into research or trial or on-site, visiting, or very good in analyzing. Okay, so many different roles we need in forming up this cocoa team in Malaysia. Okay, so if you think that you are able to contribute, okay, to make this Malaysia team a success, then you can propose yourself like what is your strength, and then which are the area that you think that you would like to contribute. Okay, so join us. Okay, so this is end of my this presentation for today. So I will pass this floor back to the organizer, Hafizo, right? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Hong Po Hua, for the interesting sharing about Farmland Solution. It is indeed very eye-opening to know about your company as how you guys start from zero and to what you are achieving now. And it's very interesting company. So dear senior, we already got a green light from Miss Hong Po Hua. Join Farmland Solution. So if you're going to undergo internship soon, then you can try applying here, all right? But before that, Miss, do you have any contact from your HR department that maybe student can contact if there is any inquiries?
Yeah, I think I have shared advertisement, or you want to have it here? I don't have it now.
Oh no, it's as good as you can provide us a contact number and also email.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so if you have it, then you can maybe type it in chat box. Okay.
Okay, I will share in the chat box.
Okay, so Miss Fida already shared in chat box. Okay, so for those who are interested to join Farmland Solution, then you able to contact this from this detail. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start our Q&A session. So for those who have a question to ask Miss Hong Po Hua, so you can ask so in the chat box. So first, state your name and also the question. Okay, so actually we already have our question. It's from Nur Hazira. So Miss, is there any criteria of intern that you expect that he or she should equip before joining the company? And the second question is there any benefits that we will gain by internship there in terms of accommodation or maybe allowance? So, Miss?
Okay, I will say because this is a very new team and we are looking at young ideas, so we do not restrict to like how, as long as you think that you are ready. And then since I have shared information about the Kokoli fertilizer and then how Kokoli works and then what is our direction now. So if you think that you are willing to take up the challenge and then with the right attitude, then you can anytime apply and we will go through. And then on your second questions, the accommodation, I think we don't have it here, but in this area, because we are located in Tajang, Sungai Chua area. So our previous interns experience, they can easily, get accommodation nearby the office location. Okay, and we are also like if you are interested to base, meaning for internship, of course we have to accommodate and to understand like which are the area that you are interested in. Okay, then only we decide like whether we need to set aside, with our farmer, the identified farmer, or you can do it, near office. So these are all we will have to discuss in more detail. But if you are someone from Pahang or from Ipoh and you prefer, after the internship, maybe you want to base in some specific area. Okay, to us, we are able to accommodate to that request as well. Okay, but it's all we will have to go through the interview to understand more on the both parties requirement. Yeah, then only we will decide, we will arrange accordingly. Am I answering your second question already? Like accommodation, yeah, you need to look for the nearby one if you were requested to base in Selangor in the office.
Okay, so Hazira already respond. Yes, Miss. Okay, I guess the question has been answered. Okay, so thank you, Nur Hazira, for the question. So, okay, so we are going to proceed to the next question. Is from Haja Akila. Miss, may I know what is the working hour there?
Oh, we work 8:30 to 6 o'clock. Okay, weekday, Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday is an off day. But if you are the one that need to liaise with farmers, need to visit the field. Okay, farmers will not stop during the weekend. Okay, farmers, they will even holiday, they are working. So if required, so that is a fact that I'm sharing, not to scare you off, but this is how the farmers work. Okay, so if indeed your role, you need to meet them up. Okay, it depends on their availability. So there's no how to say clock in and clock out kind of arrangement. Okay, so it depends on the role that you are picking up in the team. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Miss, for the answer. Okay, so move on to the next question. It's from Najmi Kairul. Hello, my name is Najmi. As a soon internship student, what value or criteria you are looking for in the students?
Come again.
And his question is, what value or criteria you are looking for in a student who maybe soon going to have internship at your company?
Okay, we are looking at someone who is able to appreciate independence, appreciate flexibility. Okay, and we always encourage, the staff to actually observe the market. If the staff is in the market, then he will observe the market, and he can bring back the information, the observation, and then to discuss and then improve further. So these are the internals, the personality that we are looking at. Someone who is like, you have the interest in the market, you are aware of what is happening surrounding you. Okay, even though it's a challenges or it's a problem or it's whatever. So, but we always encourage the staff to actually raise up. Then we will do it together.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So, the attitude is the key, right? Okay, so next, also another question from Haji Akila. What is the problem that the company is facing, and how do you like the intern? How do you like the intern to help you?
The company currently doesn't facing any problem. There's no problem. Is that we need to build up a team, because with the current marketing force, right? We need to create more awareness, because this is a very new, young product in Malaysia. Okay, and then we are promoting a brand. Okay, which we need to share and show more to people. Okay, the understanding now with the current team, we are able to go up to Ipoh, Johor, Selangor area, and then some other area we have contact, but we need to promote. So when we need to promote something, we need someone to be able to focus in that area and to do more marketing work in that area. So that is why we are planning to expand, okay, and to build up a team with more people with the same mindset. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Actually, talking about brand, I have to admit that this might be the most nicest and most appealing fertilizer bag I have ever seen before. Seriously,
Yeah,
it looks
like a spoon, right?
it looks like a snack compared to the others conservative fertilizer. Yes, it comes with a blend packaging white, but this one is really nice. Okay, so move on to the next question. Again from Nur Hazira, sorry to ask, but may I know what is the future plan of the company and what path it is leading to?
Future plan of the company, Cocoli will become the one of the key product that we are promoting. And then, of course, with all those trial or the project in the pipeline in different crops. Okay, basically we whatever the sharing from the world. Okay, we need to know that because of the climate difference, the soil condition is different. Okay, so the way of the application, we need to actually go through it. Okay, and make it localized for Malaysia purpose. Okay, that's why we have so many trial, okay, in paddy, in different crops. Okay, so that is the purpose of us. By doing trial and showcase the effect, right? We need to promote it as well. Okay, so for the near future, our focus will be on the cocoa leaf. And then, of course, when you come to a season of harvesting or for a season of plantation, right? So in between, if you have any challenges, challenging issues, or any question from the farmers, then that one you always have to bring back, and then our marketing team, our technical team, they'll be able to help and guide accordingly. Okay, so as I said, Cocoli fertilizer is a new branding, okay, in Malaysia itself. Okay, so we need more effort in promoting it to create the awareness. So we are not only looking at the physical, marketing people to visit the farm or whatever. But we need also someone to be, maybe able to do e-marketing properly and then focus on Kukuli to blast up, whatever the result, from the whatever the marketing team, the feedback from the farmers or whatever. So all this sharing, we need, I would say it's something like soft skill and the people who physically go to the field. So we will need all these resources.
Okay, so thank you, Miss, for the answers. Okay, so next, actually we got a very high profile question. It's from JC Chin. Miss, as a player of fertilizer field is quite saturated, where do you see the position of cocoa leaf fertilizer in Malaysia in 5 years' time? Okay, it sounds like a very high quality question. Okay, so Miss.
Okay, so cocoa leaf fertilizer, right? We do not, if you are looking from the farmer's perspective, okay, when they talk about cocoa leaf fertilizer, when they get to know cocoa leaf fertilizer, oh yeah, it's a good fertilizer. By using it, they are able to see the immediate effect, like in 2-3 days, they can see different. Okay, but when it comes to the values, okay, the price as you compare to the market available, the competitor, then they will find that okay, maybe the price is considered as a high rank fertilizer. Okay, but to us in the near 5 years, right? By the time we are looking into those commercial crops, okay, basically we need to let the industry appreciate more, like cocoa leaf. By using cocoa leaf, even though you are looking at the per pack, per ton, maybe the pricing is considered a high class fertilizer, but it will give you the return, okay, it will be worth. And then by using, you do not need to overuse the fertilizer. So in a way, the environmental wise, is actually it will help to improve the overall, the conditions. The soil will not be damaged because of, maybe you are using a wrong fertilizing program. So in the next 5 years, we are looking at cocoa leaf, right, as something which is something that you worth venture into. Okay, I hope that I answered your questions.
Seems like a yes, I guess. Okay, so thank you, Miss, for the answer. Okay, so Mike, actually, I do have actually a question. Okay, so I have two. The first one is regarding to internship and also a job opportunity. Is this opportunity is only exclusive for those who in agriculture field, or everyone can join this as long as they have a good attitude? So that's the first question. And the second, as I see that this fertilizer have very high soluble ability in water and also is able to maintain the pH, maintain the soil pH. So is this fertilizer suitable for us to fertilize our fish pond? So yes, Miss.
Okay. For your first question, as long as that person is in a good attitude and you have interest in agriculture, okay. To me, if you do not have any agriculture background, then you need to put more effort, okay, because you are in agriculture line. Okay, so to us, the attitude, it really does play an important part lah. Okay, if you do not have the interest and you just join in and then just day in day out you do whatever is required, then I would think that your career life, it will be like too steady, I would say. Okay, so sometimes we need something like more challenging things, that you can appreciate what you do more. That is what I'm thinking. Okay, so this for your first question. And the fish pond, so far we do not go into that, to fertilize the fish pond. So I don't think that it is being used in this area. Yeah, so far.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
Miss,
I don't
for
get
the
any
answer.
user experience in this area lah.
Okay, okay. Because my background actually I'm currently studying in aquaculture, so we also use fertilizer to fertilize our pond. So from
Mhm.
some sort of purpose. Okay, so if there is no more question, then we are going to end our Q&A session right now. So if you have any inquiries, you are encouraged to contact Farmland Solution HR. Actually, the detail is already been given in the chat box. So you just simply can contact to their telephone number, which is 012-399-9511. And also, I can simply email, right, Miss? Okay.
Yeah, you can email to us support@farmland.com.my.
Okay, so thank you, Miss, for conduct for this very nice and eye-widening Q&A session. All right, back to our topic. I suppose our participant have been paying close attention to our speaker, Miss Hong Po Hua, throughout the whole session. Now, it is time for our quiz session. All students and attendees of Zoom are welcome to join. We are giving out prizes to our top 3 winners. Please go to Kahoot on your phone and key in 304. Please key in. Okay. So please key in 656314. And also please register yourself with your. Okay, this is the format. You can first put your metric number, underscore, and also your name. So for example, my name is Hafizul. So just key in 208503 underscore Hafizul. And this will help us to identify and arrange prizes for you. Okay, so we're still waiting for players. So come on, guys, let's go. Okay, so Fatina is the first joining us. Okay, also Jaja. Okay, let's go. 21 participants in this room. Okay, so we have Nazmi, Anissa, Aus, Zira, Grisha, Fildaus, and also Najmi. So the rest, you can join us in Kahoot. Just key in our game pin 656314, and you might be one of the winners, which is actually we provide 3 prizes to winners. So come on, guys. Okay, if there is no more participant, I think we can start now. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so majority has answered correct. So congratulations. Okay, so congratulations, most except that one guy who answered incorrect. Okay, so Farmland Solutions is located in Kajang, Selangor. Okay, so next. Okay, so we only have 6 people to answer correct. So congrats. This is the proof that the 6 people really follow this session. Okay, so next. Okay, so Zira has the highest ancestry of 3. Wow. Okay, next. Okay, so most of us also answered it correct. Okay, next. Okay, the next question. Okay, seems like this is the most trickiest question for now. Okay, next. Wow, Zira is on fire. Okay. Okay, so the clue for this answer is not related to political parties. Okay, congratulations. 6 people got the answer. Okay, next. Wow, so Zira is leading. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so that is the answer which is that past able to adjust soil pH and also able to improve absorption rate of fertilizer. Okay, next. Okay, now we have a new leader, Anissa. Okay, next. Wow, actually this is very little part in slide. So those ones it correct. So wow. My respect to you. Okay, so next. Okay, so the top three still remain the same. Okay, so wow, okay, this one only minor group able to answer it. So wow, congrats. Okay, to our very last question. Let's go. Okay, come on guys. This is the last chance for you to get your very last point. Let's go. Okay, so congratulations everyone. We're already done with our Kahoot session. So now let's see the winner for our session of Kahoot for Farmland Solution. So at the third place, Nazmi. Congrats. Our runner-up, Firdaus. And the winner of Farmland Solution Kahoot goes to Anissa. So congratulations for our 3 winners for this Kahoot session. Congratulations. Wow, very nice, very nice. Okay, so for the top 3 winners, our team will contact you as soon as possible to is the claiming prize award. Please comment down below in the chat box. I am the winner. So you can do so. So congrats to Najmi, Anissa, and also to Firdaus for such a wonderful ability to not taking and answer it correctly. Okay, so next, and also once again, and congratulations to our winners, and thank you so much, Miss Hong Pohua, for the fantastic sharing and such encouragement and great exposure for the participants who joined us today. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, before we end to the event, let's take a picture with our speaker, Miss Hong Po Hua, and also the team of Farmland Solutions. So to all, please turn on your camera, and multimedia crew, please stand by to take a photo.